So the East All-Stars will get the first possession. Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. We've got DeRozan. Steph Curry's out there with Harden. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Embiid in at the center filling out the middle. Here is Harden. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Right side, Antetokounmpo.
Sometimes it's a real trick bag trying to guard Antetokounmpo. I mean, his skill set in build and length and athleticism draws a ton of fouls.
West All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Best bigs in the league. Brent, how impactful is the center position? That's good from Antetokounmpo.
You know, what you really like about Antetokounmpo is he wants to keep getting better. I'd say he's accomplished that and then some.
Free throws good from Antetokounmpo. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the East All-Stars. Here.
Boom! That's how you attack.
Wow. Oh, man. my.
And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
Now here's Embiid. Curry with a wide open look. No good on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Irving finds James. Westbrook with it. Lock at 6. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. James, no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with Coach Mike D'Antoni, and he's completely unconcerned with the game's outcome. He said, I'm really worried about only 2 things, that everyone gets enough time on the floor and that nobody gets hurt. Sounds right to me, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David.
And the amount of space Antetokounmpo covers is really breathtaking. You got to see it to believe it. I mean, he erases shots that you think he has no chance to get to. Still scoreless after 4 attempts, trying to take the lid off the basket.
To the middle, Embiid with the steal. DeRozan passes to Curry. Back to DeRozan. Embiid against Davis. Here's Curry with the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And Kevin, that 3 ball of Curry, deadly. I mean, you feel like it's going in as soon as he lets it go, no matter where, at what angle, or how deep.
Here's Irving. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Westbrook dishes to Irving. A 3-pointer, no good. Outside, Antetokounmpo. The pass to Harden. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Here's DeRozan, and he banks in the layup.
You know, when you see Antetokounmpo make a pass like that, it tells you just how much he's matured and grown as a player and decision maker.
Now here's James. It's his first trip to the line.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And really, even at this stage of his career, James just seems ageless. He continues to dominate night in and night out.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Curry kicks to Harden. Outside Curry. Over Irving. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Curry's got 5 points so far. And it's Irving with the ball for the East All-Stars. They trail by 1. Davis finds Durant. Irving looking for an opening. No good from outside. Here's DeRozan. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Oh, man. DeRozan, his interior game, worthy of much respect. When he gets the ball in a good spot, he goes to work.
Now here's Westbrook. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
2 shots, gentlemen. 2.
East All-Stars have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted scorer who can also punch it on you.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And so here are the West All-Stars. Out to DeRozan. Lots of room. Again, the West All-Stars.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Passes to Durant. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Durant's got 5 points so far.
And that stroke of Durant, effortless. I mean, easily pulling up from the perimeter. Textbook form. Beautiful to watch.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Westbrook kicks to James. Here's Irving. And the rejection by Embiid.
That long reach of Embiid is a real asset on defense. Covers a lot of territory and knows how to snuff out shooters.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to DeRozan. The feed to Embiid. And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
Here's Embiid. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. And DeRozan kicks to Embiid. And Davis sends it back. Here's Durant. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Now it's a 5-point East All-Star lead.
And I tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
To the paint and stolen by Irving. Right side Westbrook. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Fruitful possession, just doing what they can to extend the lead.
Yeah, that's tremendous efficiency there. I mean, you like seeing them put together these types of plays.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Can't blame him. I mean, the effort hasn't been there, just has not been there. Hopefully, he can get the fire lit.
A big group substitution here for the East. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Davis. Paul George comes in for James. Oladipo, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And Walker's subbed in for Kyrie Irving. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Butler comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Thompson, he's checked in for James Harden. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Steph Curry. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by the East All-Stars?
It's Durant on the wing. He feeds it to Oladipo. Just 4 to shoot. Here's George. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Butler. Walker against Lillard. Dishes to Butler. Tipped away. Bounce pass Embiid. Thompson against Oladipo. Thompson misses.
Tell you, that is not what they want. A contested jump shot, the defense right on him. You need to get a better shot than that.
And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Oladipo. Aldridge has got his first points of the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
From 13. And it's the East with the rebound.
Cannot give him that much room from mid-range. They got to feel lucky he didn't knock that one down.
Down low. Here's George. Draymond Green with the rebound. Thompson left side. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
Man, Thompson is phenomenal as a two-way player. A knockdown shooter from everywhere, challenged or unchallenged, and he defends at an elite level too.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
And the first one drops. Drummond's checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Towns, he's checked in for Embiid. Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the East All-Stars. 4-point game. Outside, George. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. From deep, George, a three-pointer is right on target.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And here is Butler after Paul George getting his 3 to go. Clock at 6. Lillard from outside. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And that's how you answer back.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, go right back at him. Show him you can shoot from outside all night long.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And finished off by Oladipo.
Man, entertaining to watch the way Oladipo finishes around the basket. I mean, he's close to the bucket. He's dropping the hammer.
And so here are the West All-Stars. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. Here's George. Buries it down low. And it's an 8-point East All-Star lead.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Now Lillard. Paul George missing from long range. Lillard misses. 1:04 left here in the opening quarter. And George kicks to Aldridge. Over Green. And it's Aldridge missing. Thompson for 3. That shot no good. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. To the inside. Back to Walker. Towns against Drummond. Oladipo outside. Back to Drummond. It's stolen by Green. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
And here's Oladipo. Outside, Walker. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the East All-Stars. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the East All-Stars?
I think they've played great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
Exactly. I mean, they've made their presence felt on this end. Excellent job contesting shots so far.
And the West All-Stars have possession, trailing by 5. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the East All-Stars, Dragic is out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Paul George. And it's Aldridge in a power forward.
Drummond mixes defensive smarts with elite physical tools, and that's what makes him a solid defender. He's going to get his hands on a few shots each and every game.
Now Green after the missed 3 from Goran Dragic, and the basket by Lowry. And here's the East. 3-point lead. Dragic the pass to George. Over Butler, and that one's good. George has got 7.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Here's Towns. Paul George making his last shot. 6 to shoot. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Karl Anthony Towns.
We know he can score from outside too, but close to the hoop is where Towns makes his living.
Now here's Dragic. No points in the game yet for him.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I would agree. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Bradley Beal became a first-time All-Star in 2018, but he knows the next step is becoming a better leader. He said, "Sometimes I can be nonchalant, locked into myself and not saying anything. It's just my personality, and as a leader, you can't be that way. You have to encourage your teammates and don't be afraid to say things. Don't be afraid to be a leader." Kevin?
Good story, D.A. Thank you. The East making a switch. James is checked in. Al Horford's checked in for the West. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Butler. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Yeah, refusing to give up anything easy. Solid defense, and I like that attitude.
Davis is checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Towns. And it's James Harden in for Thompson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. It's a 3-point game. Here's Antetokounmpo. That one good for 2. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points.
Just off the charts, incredible athleticism from Antetokounmpo. Fending off contact like a real pro.
Now here's Beal. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Tries from 16. James with the bucket.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I mean, not a lot of effort put forth on defense there. I mean, I think he's definitely got to play up on him more and off the screen in that situation.
Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket from DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan's gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. James against DeRozan. James finds Dragic, and it's sent back by Horford. DeRozan scanning the floor. From deep, Harden. Good on the triple. Harden's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Russell Westbrook in for the East. Irving comes in for Goran Dragic.
One shot.
And that one misses. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The wide open look here for DeRozan. East grabs the miss. James has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Kicks it to Westbrook. Offline with his 3. Here's DeRozan. Misses off the left iron. Now the East All-Stars with it. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And, you know, Westbrook is fearless. Likes getting deep inside and finishing around the rim and plays in attack mode all the time.
The East All-Stars have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line. Kevin Durant's checked in for Beal. And West also making a switch. Stephen Curry's checked in for Kyle Lowry.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Los Angeles. Harden outside. Westbrook pulls it in. Harden's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Durant dishes to James, and that one is good.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
The East All-Stars have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
One shot.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Yeah, there's no reason why they should be scoring at will down there easily as they have. I mean, they've got to be more aggressive inside.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. They trail by 6. Curry outside. Westbrook pulls it in. Westbrook's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And it's Davis missing.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Did a good job guarding the mid-range, extended out nicely, and definitely bothered the shot.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Here's LeBron, 11 points in the game. Outside, Davis, pass to Irving. It's up a 3, and it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by Irving. 11 points for Russell Westbrook.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The 3 from Harden connects from three-point range. Harden's got 6 in the quarter.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
Durant kicks to James. DeRozan against Durant. 6 on the shot clock, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
It's stolen by DeRozan.
You could tell it was almost tunnel vision on that pass. Had no idea where the defender was.
And, you know, it's obvious he's a talented scorer. I mean, that's a given. A guy you can depend on to get it done in a lot of ways.
Now here's Irving. LeBron James on the wing. Antetokounmpo defending. James. Offensive rebound. Westbrook with the bucket. Westbrook's got 13.
Like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly.
Curry against Irving. Antetokounmpo kicks it out to Harden. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. Westbrook passes to Davis. Durant for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And they're pushing it up. And finished off by Davis.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. So for the West, Embiid, he's checked in for Horford. And Lillard subbed in for James Harden. And the West All-Stars have possession. It's a 3-point game. It's Curry outside. Sinks the triple. Curry's got 8 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Lillard surveying the D. Here's Embiid. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And this is what you get with Embiid. A real scrapper, even though he's a big, skilled, talented guy. He's an energy guy as well.
Now, here is Irving. He dishes it to James. Durant in the corner. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And that's 12 points for Kevin Durant.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
LeBron against Antetokounmpo. Lock at 6. Outside for Curry. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Curry's got a pair of triples in the second now for the West All-Stars. Curry's gone 4 of 8 from the field. Charity stripe shot and misses it off the right side of the rim. And it's the West All-Stars ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, when Antetokounmpo puts his head down, man, it is a really terrifying sight for the defense when this guy's coming at you, all limbs and arms and size and ball skills. Usually you just end up hacking away at him to stop him from getting to the hoop.
That one is off. Oladipo, he's checked in for the East. Walker comes in for Irving. Thompson, he's checked in for the West. And the second free throw, good. Now here's James, 11 points in the game. Outside, Walker. Durant kicks to James. And Davis now top of the key. Outside, Walker. Shot clock at 6. No good from Durant. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. 3-point lead. And it's Lillard missing. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the East All-Stars. The quick look, no good that time. Here's West now. They're on a 17-7 run. Tipped away. Durant with the steal. And here we go. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, Durant is a prime-time threat to pound one down. Got to keep him away from the rim.
Now here's Curry. 11 points in the game. Shoots over Walker. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 13 points.
Just good aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
And Walker kicks to Davis. There's the pass to Durant. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. 17 points for Kevin Durant.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
East All-Stars on offense. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Down low and stolen by James. And here they come. A wide open look here for Oladipo. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. He gets it in there. 11 points in the game.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Lillard against Oladipo. Lillard finds Curry. And Durant sends it back.
And Durant isn't just a powerhouse on offense. He also has a great sense of timing for when to block shots.
And it's Davis at the elbow. Durant against Thompson. Over Thompson. Durant, no good. And so here are the West All-Stars. 4-point game. And yes, it's good. And that's 15 points for Steph Curry.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Passes it to James. Floats it up for Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
His ability to create is a big part of what makes LeBron so effective. That there's no way to defend him in the open floor.
Curry against Walker. Curry with it. He kicks to Lillard. Over Oladipo.
Boy, the hustle from Oladipo, you love that. I mean, he's really good at crowding shooters, taking away their airspace and making it hard for him.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the West All-Stars. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. Back to the action after this word.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Diesel and the Jet. Welcome to the Halftime Show on 2K Sports. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He ended up with 15 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. Kenny, your thoughts on the West All-Stars first half?
Well, there was one pleasant surprise, and that was the bench. They gave them a big lift. Those guys came into the game, they did all the dirty work, and they scored baskets.
And Shaq, what did you think about the East All-Stars?
Well, they faced an all-out aerial assault, bombs everywhere. But they're still in position to win this game. But they were bombed from deep all half long, Ernie. They need to revamp the perimeter approach on defense. They don't need to take everything away, but they got to make it harder.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And through the first 2 quarters, he was dynamite from beyond.
Greg, simply spectacular. I mean, the defense just hasn't been able to find an answer for his outside shot.
And on the floor for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. We've got Antetokounmpo, Harden out there with Curry. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's DeRozan in at the 3. Baseline try, and it's the East with the rebound.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That's what I call an everything but. Good execution, just didn't knock it down. But you're right, they're happy with that shot.
And that one's good, Irving.
Boy, I tell you, I don't know if there's anybody better than Kyrie Irving close to the basket. He has a great feel for how to score inside.
It's Curry outside. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Here's Durant, and the layup's good off the glass. Durant's got 19 points.
Yeah, you look at the way Kevin Durant releases it so high, makes it hard to block, which is why he's such an efficient inside scorer.
Now here's DeRozan. That one off the back iron and out.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Yeah, I like the fact, Greg, that he crowded the shooter there, made him uncomfortable, got into his airspace a bit. It looked like he forced the shot. They're in a hurry. I think, Kevin, they're rushing things a little bit to begin the half. Nothing pretty about this 1-for-4 start.
Durant, the pass to Westbrook. That one's not going to go. Harden with the defensive effort. Here's DeRozan. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for this squad.
Now here is Davis. He has 6. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Irving, guarded by Curry. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Aldridge is checked in. Irving's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Harden kicks to Curry. Outside DeRozan. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. "13 feet away." Durant with some nice D.
That's exactly how you want to play it defensively, Kevin. I mean, getting a hand up to distract and bother the shooter. Not easy to stop somebody this deep inside.
And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That'll be his second foul of the game. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Puts it up off the inbound. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Aldridge. Davis has got 8 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. George is checked in for the East. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Curry with the three. It's good from long range.
Timeout, timeout.
Curry's got 21.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And, you know, Kevin, he's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they've got to talk about it quickly.
Drummond's checked in for Davis. The West also making some changes. Towns comes in for Embiid, and it's Kyle Lowry in for Steph Curry. Pass to Westbrook. Fires from deep. That's his sixth field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Yes, and how about the unselfishness? Paul George has no problem sharing the ball.
Lowry kicks to Towns. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the East All-Stars. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Green, no luck.
Boy, the defense did an awesome job there, Kevin. Big-time work. Really distracting them, throwing off the shot. That's how you do it on D.
Now, here is Irving. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. 6 to shoot. That one doesn't go. Good work defensively by Lowry. And it's time for an injury report. Now an update on LeBron from David Aldridge. What'd you find out, David?
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the East All-Stars. After taking a look, he informed me that it doesn't look too bad.
All right, David, thanks for checking in and letting us know how he's doing.
And let's just hope that he doesn't have any setbacks during his recovery.
Yeah, I'm with you there, guys. One thing we know is that he's not going to let it get him down. I mean, it'll only motivate him to work harder to get back as soon as possible.
Here is Harden. Paul George making his last shot. Over Westbrook. Towns trying to get open. No good, unable to end this run.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. It doesn't go for him. Now the West All-Stars the other way.
Boy, he's holding his team back. Really a hindrance. Can't make a thing. He's way off today. Always got to patrol the three-point line. When you don't, you suffer the consequences.
Now here is Irving. Outside, George. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by George. Westbrook's got 5 points in the quarter.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Harden against Westbrook. Again, the West All-Stars.
I mean, it's hard not to appreciate Harden because he's the complete package.
Down low, and Drummond throws it down.
And I like the timing, Kevin, that Drummond has on these alley-oops. That's not as easy as he makes it look. He knows precisely when to leave the ground to receive the pass and finish it off.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hammock.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the East All-Stars.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
Take a break.
Yeah, but Clark, the other thing that sticks out for me, the number of assists they've made over the course of this game.
That's good from DeRozan.
Boy, DeRozan is a treat to watch. This guy is athletic, and he throws down some monster dunks. This dude is sick at the rim.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Beal's checked in for Westbrook. And it's Dragic in for Irving. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the West. So he gets them both.
Solid trip from the line right there. Knocked him down, and it was easy.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Now here's Beal. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Drummond. Great tee that time from Green.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And here are the East All-Stars. Outside, George. Feeds to Aldridge. It's stolen by Green. Now DeRozan. 12 points for him. Towns finds DeRozan. For the lead. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The West All-Stars have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Horford comes in for Karl Anthony Towns, and Damian Lillard subbed in for Kyle Lowry. DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Rockets the pass to George. Beal gets a wide open look. No good from outside. And so Lillard will bring it up for the West All-Stars. The lead is 2. Paul George with the steal. Right side, Dragic. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Oladipo's checked in, and West also making a switch. Thompson's checked in. And here's the West with the ball. And Lillard kicks to Thompson. Pass to Butler. Five to shoot. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, I tell you what, he's not going to give in to the defense. Butler really is ferocious. Great job finishing off these tough shots.
Now, here's Oladipo. To end the cold streak, buries the long-range jumper. Oladipo's got 5 points so far.
Seems to get better every year from outside. Oladipo feeling comfortable pulling the trigger.
And Lillard kicks to Butler. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's a chance for them to retake the lead.
And they have done well to stick around these last few minutes.
And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. And that'll be his third foul so far. LeBron's checked in for the East. Dragic against Lillard. To the paint, here's Horford. East grabs the miss. Drummond's got 7 rebounds in the game. For the lead, that one wide left. And the West All-Stars have possession. It's a 1-point game. Lillard from outside. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Dragic. Dragic has got 3 assists in the game. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. Walker's checked in for Goran Dragic. And West also making a switch. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Green. That's tipped, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oladipo. Fades. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Offensive rebound, and it goes down 2 points. Butler's got his second basket of the game.
You know, rebounding is effort and relentlessness, and Butler has that, and he's also a high-energy guy whenever he's on the court.
Here's Oladipo. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got his 5th assist in this one.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. To the middle, here's Thompson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Thompson's got 11 points.
Well, you don't want to leave guys unattended, not around a guy like Butler, who's pretty good at finding the open guy.
James finds Drummond, and there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Anthony Davis comes in for Drummond, and it's Kevin Durant in for Beal. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Embiid comes in for Al Horford. And Curry subbed in for Jimmy Butler. Now here's Davis. He's got 8. Goes up the baseline. Lillard with the rebound. Lillard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Curry has it in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta. Curry's got 24.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Durant, the pass to Oladipo. There's 49 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Embiid.
And I tell you, Oladipo really putting defenders in a tough spot. I mean, using his length outstandingly to draw these fouls.
The East All-Stars have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. And he knocks down the first one.
Oladipo's become a very efficient combo guard, somebody who can score the ball at a high clip as well as get the ball to open teammates when necessary.
And so he hits both. There's 45 seconds left in the 3rd. Durant against Curry. There's the dish to Lillard. Drills the three-pointer. Lillard's got 9 points.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, they're dialed in, locked and loaded from outside the arc. It's all about the triple so far.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
And, you know, this quarter has been all him, all about him. They're getting it to him in his spots, and he's taking over.
One shot.
I mean, I think Curry could shoot his free throws blindfolded and still make about 90%.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
The pass to Durant. Over Thompson. Good D by Thompson. And so it's the West All-Stars with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. We come back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Anthony Davis is out there with LeBron James. And it's Durant. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Walker in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Now here's Durant. Over Thompson. And it's Durant missing.
Allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
Yeah, excellent extension on the block. Superb timing as well to swat that one away.
Now here's Thompson following the shot by Kevin Durant. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Takes a 3. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Durant.
Man, he gets it done in bunches, does Durant. He's a superb scorer. You just got to marvel at his greatness.
Now here's Lillard. And James pulls it down.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Floats it up for Davis, and stolen by Lillard. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the East with some changes. Russell Westbrook in for Victor Oladipo. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Walker. And West also making a switch. Harden's checked in. Puts it up. Thompson for 3. East grabs the miss. Inside. And the rejection by Harden. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Curry against Irving. And here's Harden for 3. Good D by Westbrook.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
Man, you got to admire how easily Westbrook takes over games. I mean, an offensive juggernaut who is tenacious when it comes to scoring.
Now, here is Harden over Westbrook. And that one goes long.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Encouraging whenever Harden blocks a shot. When he defends with tenacity and intensity, He's capable of this.
And Thompson kicks to Harden. Tipped away. And here we go with Westbrook heading to the hoop. And Westbrook throws it down. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Now here's Curry. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Thompson for three. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 assists now in the game. Westbrook finds James. Back to Westbrook. Floats it up for James. Curry looking it over. Off target from outside.
Oh, I'm surprised he couldn't put that away. I mean, the defense clearly botched an assignment, leaving him open.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively, and they've been turning those turnovers into points.
Free throw good, James. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for the West. And both free throws good for LeBron. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, covered by LeBron. Antetokounmpo shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Man, that was a remarkable pump fake from Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's really good at selling that shot fake.
Two shots.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. He doesn't get the second one.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Westbrook drives in, and the layup is good. Westbrook's got 11 in the second half.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Boy, like his intensity, Greg. He's not afraid to take it straight to the rack on the bigger defender. Right at it.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And that's exactly why Antetokounmpo is so loved. I mean, his ability to make the right call, the right decision, and pick and roll sets, that's why he's involved in those sets as much as he is.
Here's Curry. Great D that time from Westbrook. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the East All-Stars. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Davis with the bucket.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
Now here's Curry. DeRozan passes to Curry. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got 30.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
And the East All-Stars call time here. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat you.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, Dwayne Casey just going over the game plan with his team down the stretch. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
And stolen by LeBron. Kicks it to Westbrook. Outside Irving. Off target with his three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Westbrook following the miss by DeRozan. It's Durant on the wing. Passes it to Davis. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Davis has got the game tied up here for the East All-Stars.
Just a hard-fought battle, and neither team able to create any distance.
Yeah, keeping things interesting, and that's how we like it as broadcasters. I mean, you feel that one of these teams, though, is going to go on a run quite soon.
East All-Stars on defense.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's hard to avoid fouling Durant, but the problem is he hits nearly 90% of his free throws for his career. This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And both free throws good for Durant.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Harden, no good.
Boy, awful defending, really. But in the end, they dodged a bullet. They can't let shooters get clean looks from outside.
Drops in the tray.
I love the three-point shooting of Irving. Excellent at dialing it in from deep, and you've got to respect his range.
Harden kicks to Curry. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And that's 36 points for Steph Curry.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Now, here is Irving. Now the feed to LeBron. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. James has got 4 this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
One shot, gentlemen.
Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And, Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Green's checked in. Here's Curry. He feeds it to Embiid. Great D that time from Davis.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
dishes it to Durant. And DeRozan sends it back. Green finds Harden. Here's DeRozan. And it falls over the rim and in. DeRozan's got it all tied up now for the West All-Stars.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
Yeah, he's really calm in these situations. Simply takes his time in tight spots. You got to be patient, and he is playing to his strengths.
And that one misses. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Embiid. Lays it up off the glass.
Get Embiid the ball, and he goes to work, especially that close to the basket.
To the inside. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Embiid's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Curry with the three. And that one is off. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. Davis. James Harden with the rebound. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the West All-Stars. The lead is 2. Curry passes it to DeRozan. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for James Harden. He hits both from the stripe. Here are the East All-Stars, trailing by 4. Westbrook against Thompson. Westbrook kicks to LeBron. Goes up on the wing, and it falls over the rim and in. James has got 10 points in just the second half.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Here's Durant, and Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Fires for 3. East grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Durant, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on DeRozan.
And you can tell Durant loves to play the game. Whether it's the NBA or a pickup at Rucker Park, this guy is balling 24/7.
The free throw drops for Durant. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the West. Durant nails both of them.
What a clutch performer. He loves being in these situations, just relishes the opportunity. A lot of guys say they do, but you can see it in his face. He truly does.
Now here's Curry. Drops in the layup for 2. Curry's got 38 points.
Boy, Curry is so creative and efficient, and when he gets hot and gets going, he rains down points and baskets on the defense.
Here is Davis. Back to Durant. Shot clock at 6. The West All-Stars pull it in. DeRozan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. He kicks to Curry. Pass to Towns. On the wing, DeRozan. Over Durant. DeRozan's shot is off.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Did a good job guarding the mid-range, extended out nicely, and definitely bothered the shot.
Irving against Curry. Pass to Embiid. Here's Curry to the paint and stolen by LeBron. On the line, and it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Here's West now. Lets the 3 fly. It's good from beyond the arc.
No question about it. Curry is on fire right now.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. They're behind by 2. 43 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
James Harden, he's checked in for the West. .43 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one.
A tremendous shot blocker in college, Kevin. Towns has packed that part of his game and brought it with him to the next level.
DeRozan against Durant. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Davis.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
And the East All-Stars call time here. They trail by 4. 27 seconds left in the 4th quarter. .27 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Fader on the way, sinks it, and he has brought them to within 2 points.
And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game. Here's Irving. 19 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Westbrook. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
They're having a lot of trouble dealing with Russell Westbrook. He's a handful.
A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
Well, I tell you, it's a treat watching Harden play. I mean, he's so fluid in his shooting form, but he's also sensational driving inside and a capable passer as well. This guy's got it all.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Near the 3-point line, it's Westbrook. Good work defensively by Harden. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Tell you what, that's a clutch moment for him right there, delivering at a big time in this game.
So it's the West All-Stars picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they show just what a tough-minded group they can be.
For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge,